Anyway,
I mean,
I'm throwing us live right now because the
Yes.
best fish and chips is technically on the south coast, more towards Cornwall and Devon. Thank you very much.
All right.
Whitby's only good for scampi.
All right.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna have a fight.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, in Gil's fish and chips.
Okay. You saying that? My roll 20 actually encountered fatal error.
I was going to say, I love how, I don't know where everyone else lives in the UK or in Finland, but I love how I'm like probably the only person who lives by the sea. And to be honest, I'm like, I don't know, I'm just chilling here and by the sea, like, not that I live in Cornwall or Yorkshire or anything, but I'm just like, I'm just, I hate the fish, but I don't mind the chips.
And I'll just throw in there Isle of Wight. There you go. Holidays on the Isle of Wight, eating fish and chips. Easy peasy. They have a place called the Codfather on the Isle of Wight.
I love it.
If you're
and
on-
they
That's the
and the
cheesiness I
best
expect of a fish and chip shop.
yeah no and the best thing they do there is they will fry anything. You take them anything and they will fry it.
Yep.
Oh,
if you want the
Interesting.
best seafood, go to northeastern Spain.
Okay.
Catalonian seafood is amazing.
I actually have heard about that. That Catalonian seafood actually is really bomb.
Not been there for many a year. I do need to return.
I have never been there.
Unfortunately for Tash, though, if we ever do end up going, it'd be a case of we're going on this very specific weekend. And if she asks why, no reason, just bring some earplugs.
is it something of the adult-related variety that may or may not infringe on the Twitch terms of service?
No, it is a sporting event.
Is it?
Oh, I know what you mean now.
Yeah, is it a tomato throwing festival of some description?
No,
Or is that an Italian thing? Okay.
no, it is a thing, and it is in Catalonia. As the event is held at a place called the Cirque de Catalunya.
Yeah, I know.
Is it
Yeah.
just constant screaming?
No.
I mean,
No.
if we ever go back to V12s, then yes. But we never will, because eco-mentalists and so on and so forth.
But anyways, okay, I give up. What is it?
It's Formula 1, obviously. Spanish.
Oh, I am dumb.
That's
Hey, I didn't get it either, and I used to live there. I was just like, what on earth is he going on about? Does he think Pamplona is in Catalonia?
No. No, if I was saying, like,
Oh,
do the
no.
bull running, it'd be like, no, we're going there with shields and we're throwing people in the way.
Well, to be honest, like Pamplona would be awesome to be watching.
Yeah. Not so great to participate in.
I could just imagine the characters of this party at the Pamplona bull run.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Just
that would be quite
putting
something.
people into the path just so they can get the XP.
Oh no, Das I expect would be riding one
Yeah.
or
Well-
trying to.
Well, that or just holding on to the horns for dear life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whilst,
shit.
yeah.
Wait, we've got a full group.
Yes,
Yes, we do.
we are fully assembled here. So for everyone that wasn't here last time, what just needs a quick reminder. Our wonderful band of adventurers had managed to teleport halfway across the world without injury. Damn it!
Ha!
From the starting point of Seagate all the way over to Verilanium in the ruins of the Dragonborn Empire. From there, they ventured into the city.
Just
Mhm.
my roll 20 literally isn't loading.
Oh no.
That's
It's saying that it's a fatal error.
Let me have a look at mine as well.
I don't know what's causing it.
Mine is
Everybody else's
okay. Yeah, mine is okay.
Try on a different browser, because it just might be a browser thing.
Or
mine's
then it
going okay.
launch the game again. Maybe it has some issues.
Anyway, so you
Yeah.
managed to teleport successfully. You were a couple of miles outside of town. You managed to make it in, explore the sights, found a wonderful respite called the Drunken Sailor. Was that what I called it?
Yeah, you kind of went default drunken sailor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was an inn tavern that was built on basically inside the guts of an old galleon that's been moored up. You were given the company of 2 barmaids named Eve and Ning.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know if any of you partook of, but you also took part in a stray dog challenge, to which one of you survived.
Miraculously.
God damn it.
Dux was the sensible guy for once because he knows what that frickin' stuff does.
I was so annoyed that I missed it by 2.
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's the joy of it. But you all had a nice evening's rest, woke up with a hell of a hangover. And as you were gathering yourselves, Das spotted coming over the horizon his ship, the Big Claw. Looking a little worse for wear, but otherwise still seaworthy. Coming into dock. So, boys and girls, what do you want to do this morning?
Well, I mean, I guess. Well, I mean, I'm assuming we're all at the dock with this ship, like, docking.
I was going to take you guys from the inn.
Oh, okay, because I remember last week, but I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I was going to say, Dash just immediately, like, as soon as he sees the ship, he's like, right, he's like, right, yeah, he's just sort of gulps down his tea, doesn't give a damn about the fact that this tea may be scalding hot and burning his throat and tongue, like, slams the teacup on the windowsill, may have accidentally put a chip in it, or maybe shattered it, who knows, gathers his shit, and is just like, it's here! It's finally here! Finally I can get my shit back! And like just dashes out of the door, down the stairs. Well, I don't know, down the stairs or whatever. Yeah, surprisingly, he doesn't jump out of the window.
I remember this because Ebba started fixing the cup last session.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And he's literally sprinting towards his ship.
Oh dear.
Alright then. So Das zips off. What about the rest of you?
I think Ebba's going to finish fixing the mug, and if he can sort of see a quick shortcut by jumping out the window, he might well do it.
I mean, there is a shortcut.
It's just a soft landing.
It might hurt a bit.
You have
Maybe not,
feather
then.
fall?
No, but I do have web. And Misty Step.
Sorry, it's very just you're going to pull off a full Minecraft thing, aren't you? And just start slamming down cobwebs the closer you get to the ground.
No, okay, cool. Yeah. Well,
It's actually said web, that's all I came to mind.
Okay, so I want some record for breaking Smitty because I think we're there.
Oh. But yeah, if you want to jump out the window, feel free. There may be some fall damage involved because it's not really a soft landing for you.
I was going to say, I was surprised. Go on.
I'll fix the mug, and then I'll just sort of like look at Rex, but then sort of a please, you're faster.
What do you want me to do?
Carry me while running. I'm pretty sure you got higher move speed than I do.
Yeah, sure.
I'm surprised Rex didn't decide to jump out the window like he did with Railgash in the previous campaign.
But Rail Crash was like a cat thing.
Yeah.
Nobody couldn't explain
was
it.
a
He just had to
cat
jump
thing.
out the window.
Yeah. And jump back in again.
Yeah.
In, out, in, out.
Jump out, jump back in, and then it's like, wait.
Whee!
Was that Railgash's version of the Hokey Pokey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate to be this awkward person. I should have done this before we went live. How's that? Oh, never mind. It has been upgraded. I just can't read.
Yes.
Never mind.
I renamed it. That's all the upgrade was.
I was looking for that misfire too.
Mm.
No, I can't do things like that said on D&D Beyond.
It's really annoying.
I could go on a good 5-minute rant I already have attached today. I'll just spare you all the pain.
Oh yeah, that's right. That big wall of text rant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I've got my gun. I got my crystal. Let's go catch up with the fool.
Mm.
Alright then. So, Rex and Eppa going of chase. That leaves us with Tink and Aileen.
I guess I'll follow
Alright.
the maniac.
I was going to say, we're just going to look at one another and be like, we got to follow them.
Alright then. So, Das, you run on down the sort of port side road. There's a lot of trade going back and forth this morning after you sort of find yourself stopping for a minute as like a cart pulls over to load up at a warehouse or someone's unloading various bits.
Mm.
But eventually you do round the corner and make your way to the dockside where you can see a couple of large cargo ships are beginning to unload, and the Big Claw is in the process of mooring up. They've got a couple of not actually horses, strangely enough. They've actually got a couple of drakes to help pull the ship in, so she's got her stern more towards the dock.
Mm. That's the front end? The rear. Yeah, the back end. Okay. Okay. So Das does not outright sort of appear yet. He's contemplating like what to say, like no. Alright, Das. No. Alright, Das. This is the big moment where you get your ship back. And your first few words are going to be very, very important to old Bitey. So, go play it cool. Going to stroll up to the ship with a menacing, intimidating expression. Just the words are missing. It's like, hello, old Bitey. Been a long time. Oh, not too long. It has to be short and succinct and like, the Bitey. That Bitey. What? How? I see you treated my girl with disrespect. No, he's just sort of trying to come up with something cool
It's
to
really
do.
awkward, like, I haven't seen these people in a long time. First impressions are a big thing moment.
Yeah.
How long does this take?
I would
This
say the rest
self-discussion.
of you catch up is like, Das is like in this moment of inner monologue and like the world has completely faded out around him.
Yeah.
So you find him like doing these silly hand gestures and everything else.
Oh,
No.
dickhead.
Shit, don't. I mean, there you all are. I wondered how long it would take for you to all catch up to me. All right.
Oh no, that was a suggestion.
Oh, wait. Oh. Well, thank you for the suggestion. I might consider that. I might consider that. But, anyways, right, lads and lasses. This is a big moment. The big moment where we can acquire the ship so that we can get back to Seagate. Now, I haven't quite come up with a plan, but I am thinking if we allow there is a kobold with blue scales, with like all black piratey. Well, I say piratey, more buccaneer kind of garb, and like he looks like a pompous. He looks like a pompous twat. You'll know who he is once he comes out of there. Anyways, so once he comes out with some of this crew, I'm imagining that there are some other treacherous bastards on the ship. So once he disappears from out of view, just to get I don't know, a drink or so, or maybe get some supplies and things. I'd imagine so. We sneak onto the ship, knock out, and I say knock out, I have plans for them later. Knock out everyone else on the ship, throw them down into the brig, and tie them all up, throw them down in the brig, and then, by the time old Bitey comes back, there we shall stand like the glorious crew that we are at the top of the gangplank, and I shall say, "Hello there, Bitey. It's been a long time, hasn't it?" And then Bitey will look at us in absolute awe and being intimidated by our superior presence, in which he will cower and maybe make a little bit of a mess in his long johns or whatever.
He just raises his hand.
Yes, you have a question, Pepper.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but considering it's been sailing with the Imperial Navy, and we're in the middle of an Imperial port, no less the capital, won't we get blown the ever-loving shit out of if we try and steal a friendly ship?
You make a fair point, Pepper. To which we need a distraction. A distraction worthy of some, I don't know, well-known play by some really famous playwright who may surpass time or something with their works alone.
Can we just stow away and take it once it's on the sea?
That is an excellent idea.
I was going to say, at this point, apart from Eppa and Das, because you guys were busy in conversation, can everybody else give me a perception check?
Yes.
Yes, I can imagine. I can imagine Das going, "All right, new plan. Somehow we'll hide in some crates, which is set to be on the big claw, where they take all the crates onto the big claw, and once they're out on sea, we break out of the boxes, announce our arrival, and knock out everyone on board. In which Bitey and I will have a final showdown to see who is the superior pirate captain."
And a quick question: is this on listening or sight or what?
It's on sight, so no advantage for you because you're
okay.
If I send my bird up, can I make another roll?
Yes, go ahead and make another roll with the bird.
Thank you, kind sir.
Surely it'd be easier if we just sneak aboard, wait for them all to be asleep, or at least for
that was even worse.
A quieter watch, and then take out the watch, and then tie up everybody who's asleep.
I mean, that's absolutely fair, It's not. I mean, as long as we don't kill anyone in their sleep, it's not breaking the pirate code.
Well,
So,
Those of you that rolled, you can. There's too much movement going on. There's motion blindness galore.
So peoply out here.
so if we somehow stow away on the ship, like you said, and then wait for the perfect moment on a quieter watch, like you said, then we can knock out the watch, tie everybody else up. We have to make sure that we don't wake anyone else up, though. And then we can maroon all of them on an island with only a bottle of rum and one pistol with a bullet. Like, you can see Dust getting visibly excited at, like, the thought that finally, this is my moment.
so
I hate
I-
to be the rational one, because apparently I am, but there's just a moment of effort just looking up at the rigging of the ship, just doing some back of the napkin calculations and looking at how many of us there are.
There's not enough of us to take this ship, or to sail the ship.
I have faith in us. I mean, I know the majority of you have magic powers, and Flopsy, I know you can turn into a terrifying monster rabbit.
yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I have faith in us. I think we can take them all on.
But this doesn't still bode well if we think about that we don't have enough crew to run the ship, being that it doesn't really help if I need to, grab the helm and all of a sudden I just rip off the wheel of the ship.
Oh, I'm sure you can control your strength. You'll be fine. I mean, I have faith that you won't break the ship, but if you ever break my ship or my baby in any single way, I will maroon you with the rest of the crew with only a bottle of rum and a pistol with only one single bullet. Leave you behind so that you'll be driven mad by the monotonous sounds of the sea and seagulls, as well as the sea horizon that just carries on for all eternity.
For the sake of Daz's dignity, this is being done via a message. I'm going to sort of intrude on the council of one and just make the comment of,
But if there's 20 of them on an island, each with a pistol with one bullet in them, they're going to have plenty to talk about. Because there's going to be 20 people to talk to.
That is true.
Can Tink just say something?
please.
Kurt,
Yeah, please.
you're saying about, how are we going to outnumber them? There's only da-da-da-da. You said that you're a descendant of the captain of the ship. Isn't there other descendants? About.
Is there other descendants?
You said that you're descended from Bob Littleclaw. And aren't we in the area that he was from?
Also,
Well,
like,
yeah,
Can you-
Karen.
is there not, like, inheritance law for pirate ships?
Well, I mean, old Bitey broke the inheritance law by staging a mutiny against me. But you do bring a very good point. The problem is, we don't know exactly how long that the Big Claw will stay at port for. Could be hours, maybe days. But I feel like we may not have a lot of time since they seem to be going from here to Lilith's Moor and back for treasure. Treasure that should have been mine!
And also, I do believe that if it docked here, and if they are going to be here more than 2 days, they are going to leave the ship unattended at some point.
Or we could lure them off of the ship with something else.
That is true.
As you're all having this discussion, just FYI. You can see a lot of the crew now begin to disembark. A crane starts unloading cargo and bringing it onto the dockside. A small group of, to say city guards would be wrong, centurions would be a better fit.
Uh-oh.
With completely like that square shield, I've forgotten the type of armour it was now. My brain's done a brain part of the armour. What it was called.
How about for simplicity's sake that these
Lorcan's taking on
centurions?
Tata.
I was going to say that they were wearing no armor whatsoever. In fact, they're practically naked. Like,
Talk
no
about
hell.
confidence and pride.
Yeah. They only have the shields to kind of hide their modesty.
Oh, I was going to say they're actually wearing kilts, and it's a very breezy day on the dockside.
Oh, fair enough.
But anyway, they're in full
my.
armour anyway, and they come across to the big claw. You can see they have a conversation with someone that's in the middle of this group. They're like surrounded by a couple of dragonborn and humans. You can't quite make out who it is. And it's only as they start moving away that you see that Blightbite was on the ship. And
Okay, you see the
he's
short.
currently like walking away with the group, but also. As you're watching this, you do see on the side of the ship where you guys are, clambering up the side, a couple of individuals in hooded robes in almost like a sea blue.
Ooh.
A different shade of blue than what we spotted the night before.
Probably is, but you suspect that they got wet.
She said.
I'm intrigued to see what on earth those blue people are doing clambering up on my ship.
Is there anyone on watch?
You can see a couple of guys are standing on the deck, and a couple of centurions are also just standing by.
And none of them see these guys.
No.
They're all looking the other way?
Yep.
Cool. Right. I'm going to grab Rex.
I do have a map prepared for you all, but I need to make some modifications really quick.
Sorry,
Go on.
sorry about this, Foxy.
Yeah.
Grab Rex, haul him into the middle of the pathway in front of these guards and all that. And I'm just going to start yelling at him in Draconic.
But there
Essentially
is...
causing a small scene. Not enough for the people who've left to give a damn about, but essentially something entertaining for the people on guards and whatever.
But there is one thing you need to remember.
You don't speak Draconic?
I do, but there is the thing that I think Rex is a wee bit stronger than you, so it's going to be like before you ask him to move.
So for simplicity's sake, you guys are here.
Yes. Yeah.
I like how you've drawn this up with the assumption that we were just going to murder everything.
Well, I drew this up because as I've built this, it's like, well, one scenario I can see happening is a chase sequence. I don't want a small map for that, so I shall build it bigger, and if I need to shrink it, I can shrink it.
Yeah. But
If we're that far away, then my plan doesn't really work.
yeah, and Rex asks Eppa, like, what are you doing? What are you trying to do? Would be more specific question.
So, quick cast a message so that it's done pretty quietly. Creating a distraction for the guys who are trying to get on the ship. If you and I just have a loud argument, all the guards and stuff paying attention to us and not to the people getting on the ship. So do you want to be act like an obnoxious bunny?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, imagine I'm Das and just take it out on me.
At this point, Rex is like, oh, okay, let's do it.
I love how with that you're like, yeah, let's do it, let's go. And like, rude, but all right. Rude.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, just role playing a very loud argument back and forth towards the dock.
Yeah.
Not starting a polyamorous wedding then.
Not today.
Not this time around.
Yeah.
Time around.
Oh my god.
I need someone to tell me that story sometime.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
definitely.
God.
It was Sopper, my last character, thinking on our feet at why there was two rival gangs in a marquee.
Yes. Oh my god.
I flagged that it was a polyamorous wedding.
Yeah,
And that everybody was getting married to one another.
I was like playing the Reverend, and yeah, that was it.
And our whole party was getting married, and that was why there was a marquee set up.
Yeah, and
with
I was
all
like,
these like criminal gangs there.
yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, now what you've done, you made the bride cry. How dare you? Sort of thing. Yes. Oh, it was brilliant.
We would
Good
have got
times.
away with it too if the guy underneath the cloak hadn't have rolled badly and
Yeah.
police found him there.
Yeah. It did suck, but no, it did suck that they were found out. But that was such a that was like a performance of a lifetime. Like,
Yeah, it was.
yes,
So,
yes.
who's getting married to who this time?
I mean,
Well, we might custom make up at the end of it, but let's start with the fight.
yeah. Let's
Yeah.
start with a fight. Yeah. Fight.
Well, I'm in position.
All right. I was gonna say, yeah, you two start your argument.
Yes.
Are you here for the full 5 minutes or just a half hour?
Oh, god damn it.
Revenge is mine.
Vengeance.
And as you
But
begin
yeah.
arguing and start getting heated,
The plan is that I will be backing off towards the front of the pier,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just sort of to get more and more attention.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mhm.
So yeah, as your argument progresses and everything else, you start going through the movements. A couple of the a couple of the sailors like take notice and everything else, and then you start hearing calls intraconic of fight, like they're trying to rile you up. Because let's face it, nothing else is interesting has happened this morning. You guys fighting might be the best thing that's happened.
Also, I cannot move my token.
Oh god damn it! Why is he not saving this stuff?
Fight.
That's weird. I could move.
I will
You should
test
be
my.
able to. It's controlled by you.
No.
Wait, are you sure you got the right form?
Oh, wait. Wait. I had a wrong window.
Yeah, to jump out of.
Not to jump out of. Just wrong window because my overlays in stream work. I need to move the map in the interact window in Streamlabs desktop.
So we're trying to move your token, just moving all the stuff in straight around. That's hilarious.
Yes. But nonetheless, it
Anyway.
works.
So yeah, you guys get the fight going. It starts building up a little momentum, and eventually you do notice one of the Centurions leaves his post to make his way up to just keep an eye on you to make sure you don't come down this pier specifically.
What are you looking at, floppy ears? You saw that you lost the gambling last night? Not enough brains between those giant ears to, well, fill a thimble.
Well, if you think it like that, there is you know that how less intelligent beings actually react when called stupid.
You're too dumb to land a punch.
At this point, Rex pretends to hit, Eppa, but of course, not damaging them.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna play it completely, spin and stagger off.
Stagger the hell out of it.
Go ahead and give me performance checks. You two, because let's face it, you are now acting.
Yeah.
You're gonna act like adults.
No! Oh, thank God! I thought that was a natural one.
Oh wow.
Close, so close. It's not bad, but it's not overly convincing. Eppa moves sooner than the person have actually made contact.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost as if Rex caressed Eppa's scales in a loving manner.
No. It's like this dumb thing of stunt fighting where you're told, react to the punch coming, and, Eppa's flinched, and the fist is nowhere near within frame.
Yeah, and at this point, Rex just goes "You freaking idiot! You cannot even play fight right." At this point, Rex actually takes aim and just punches Eppa.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
So it's
oh God!
With an unarmed strike, of course.
Go ahead and make a roll for an alarm strike. If you're actually physically going for harm.
Yeah, just a moment. Was it the dice which I needed to roll? Or was it the +4?
I believe it would be your +4.
So hit/DC.
It'll be my armor class.
Yeah. Give me a second.
It's very hard
to
for
find
you
myself on Rex's character sheet. Where are you, Rex? There you are.
Unarmed strike would be D20 plus your strength modifier, if I recall correctly. For an
Oh
unarmed-
no!
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard for you to miss this.
All right,
Yes.
Eppa.
Yeah, so it's a D20. So yeah, you have got unarmed strikes in your thing. So
Yes, I do.
It's
click on
unarmed
the-
damage. It's fixed at 1 plus strength modifier.
Yeah, well, unless he decides to go for his predatory strikes.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go.
There will be words if that happens.
A dirty 20.
Ow! Ow!
Ooh.
I mean, 4.
Yeah.
That's a lot on Eppa.
And for stands there with a broken nose.
Yeah, there's the full stagger.
You punched me in the freaking nose!
Oh, that's it, Bunny Rabbit.
Just pulls out with the pistol and just aims straight at Rex's head.
Well,
What have
Do
you
you
got to
want-
say now?
Dude.
you're a coward.
Yeah.
I just know how to fight smarter than you.
Drop
Not
his pistol
really.
down and shoot between his feet.
Okay. The
Yeah.
Centurion was allowing the punch. You pulling out the gun and firing has got their attention.
I shot between his feet.
Again, the punch was fine. You pulling out a firearm was not okay.
Yeah. like at that point, Rex is I'm sorry, I was a little bit annoyed, but now that if we are playing like this, Rex just transforms into a wolf and is like, how do you...
Oh God!
How do you... What do you think now? Do we stop this here, or do we continue?
At this point, I think it would be a great opportunity to try and at least sneak around and try and get onto the ship.
So yeah, is there any? Oh God, has anyone noticed what's going on at the ship?
I have, yes.
Those who have been watching, ignoring the distraction, you watch as the two guys come up on deck and they start sneaking across. And they're waiting for like the opportune moment, and thankfully Eppa firing his gun and pulling the Centurions away is good enough for them, and they take out the other two guys watching the ship.
They kind of did our work for us.
Dash,
yeah.
you being closest and having like a slight, well, almost like a tangential relation to how they fight. It's poetry in motion. There is literally like no noise or anything. You literally just see two blue robes come up, go back down again, and then nobody else makes any noise. However, the only noise that is now coming across the entire dockyard from the gunshot are two Dragonborn Centurions, shields out, spears up, pointed towards you, Eppa and Rex, and telling you both to stand down and drop your weapons.
At this point, yeah, I would love to go sneaking around whilst those guys are distracting.
Go.
At this point, Rex is gonna be like, don't I have a right to defend myself against a firearm? I'm totally calm. I'm totally calm.
You hit me!
Yeah, I hit you. I didn't pull out my crossbow.
That was a warning shot in self-defense! Who's hurt here?
And sort of like puts his pistol back in his holster, very aware that he is too close to Centurions to feel entirely comfortable holding it.
At this point, Rex just goes back to his bunny form and is like, I think this is, I think this misunderstanding is resolved, but don't you ever pull a gun on me again.
Sort of like scowls and then turns and just tries to walk past the Centurion. Just like do.
As you try and walk past it, they do like bite their spear out to stop you, and it's like,
do I roll this with advantage? Oh, in 24. Nice.
you feel fairly invisible.
Yes, and then...
And then if you want to take the path, I did try to make it fairly obvious. I don't know if you've seen it.
I feel like I... Well, that... Is that nat 20?
No, it's
Yes,
That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is it... Okay, I'm just gonna get a big old... I'm gonna put it in a horrific fluorescent yellow. Is the path like around here towards the ship?
No, actually, the path I had in mind was I too shall draw this in a very horrific.
On the cart, on the roof, jump across.
No, actually, we're sort of going along this way.
Oh, right. Okay. That was not what I was expecting, but that was a lot more proficient than what I had in mind.
Well, that's why I asked, like, for the acrobatics, you're going to go around the other pathway.
Yeah,
That's what I was expecting.
Now I need you to delete the...
I mean, that too would also work, but that was more of an athletics thing, which I know Das is not good at.
So I have jumped onto this little boat thing there.
Yeah. Like something out of Assassin's Creed, you sneak your way across and you manage to hop your way across onto the main mast of a small little fishing trawler.
Okay, right. And then I'm like...
And you've made your way closer to the ship, and you could You reckon you could probably make a decent jump to here to almost like catch the rope and land onto the big claw. But we'll do with
Okay.
you in a moment, Das.
Okay.
With Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Mhm.
As the guards come along, they stop you, Eppa, from getting past them. They're like, do you have a license for the firearm?
Oh no!
Is that required in Verladium? Sorry, I only got to town the other day.
It is a requirement, yes. It's a very powerful and dangerous weapon, sir.
This isn't a gun!
If I promise to go, what office do I have to go to get the license? Because I promise I'll go there today. Kobold's honor.
And kobolds are a most honourable small race. For that, just go and see any city official. The military quarter might be a better suit for the type of firearm you're carrying. But I will have to fine you 5 silver pieces for now. If I catch you again, I'm taking the gun away.
This is just like a yelp, just
Okay.
and just like passes over 5 silver.
There you go.
Yes, Zephyr does actually have 5 silver. There we go.
I was gonna say, I think Dust still owns like 7 silver or something at Seagate. I think he still owes a lot of silver. And no.
And Bill's going to get a bit larger. Anyways, the other one comes up to you, Rex.
Mhm.
And he's a bit defensive. He's got the shield up, but his spear is back a little bit. And he's asking if, are you in control, or do we need to get you medical assistance?
Yes, I am in control. No worries.
Oh, I'm the one who's been hit twice, as far as they can tell. And you're the one being offered medical assistance.
As
It's more the fact he's wolfed out in the middle of the day. Like,
yeah,
you're obviously a shift that has some weird disease. It's like someone having a seizure, you know. You need to go rush over and help.
I'm okay. There is no need to worry. I can control these things.
Very well. Could we ask that you shift back to your default form, sir?
Yes, and then Rex shifts back to his normal form.
Thank you, sir. We ask you that if you do wish to transform, do it somewhere private. It's a bit dangerous when people start becoming werewolves in the middle of town.
It's dangerous when it's a werewolf which isn't controlling itself. And I am well aware of that. But I promise we won't cause you any more trouble.
Right then. Eppa, you are healed 6 hit points by the glory of the chat.
Aww.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
Nice.
Oh,
And I
Oh,
really
it's
need
actually
to find the loose
fantastic.
wire in his headset. I can hear it squeaking when my head's in a very specific position. It's driving me nuts.
Oh,
I know
I
it's
can
small.
imagine that. I can imagine that. Yeah.
now that's all sort of handled, to regroup, I'm just gonna like walk up. It helps if we use the control. Just trot over that way, trot up through the alleyways, and just clamber up this cart over the side of the building to eventually just sort of get an idea of what the hell's going on. But Oh,
can-
I'll take as long as it takes.
Okay, I was going to say, if you're going to take as long as it takes you a while, because the backside of the warehouse is a bit difficult to climb. It's very well masoned and not a lot of handholds and footholds for you to get a grip, but eventually you do make your way up onto the roof.
Cool.
Meanwhile, with everyone else, as that is going down,
Mhm.
what would you like to do? Specifically, Alien and Tink. Das is like a child of the ball, has vanished from your sight.
I mean, I don't know. Should we stop him from maybe doing something that we'll all regret later on? No, we're just gonna let him run off and do as he pleases. We'll walk the other way.
Yeah.
I would like to send my bird to say that's this mast or sail or whatever that is down here at the bottom.
Yeah, it is the rear mast of the galleon.
And I would like to wild shape into a cat
Ah.
and follow Das.
Alright, then go ahead and give me an acrobatics check as you go to follow the Das.
Do cats get
Wow.
advantage on that?
I'll allow it because, again, you're a cat, naturally agile thing.
Oh, you haven't met Charlie.
Oh yeah, Charles McAsscat.
Charles McAscat.
As again, my sister's cat Lyra is referred to as a furry elephant.
Oh.
19.
Pretty nice, yeah, you managed to catch up with Das in your sleek cat form. You
I
find yourself on the same
eventually-
small fishing trawler as Das is like trying to eye up the next potential leg of his journey.
I don't think that I can jump that distance as a cat, but what I would like to do is make my way up here, go along down the freehand, like basically make my way up here, jump across, go here, then down, and eventually make that large jump here.
You can certainly do that, yes.
Meow.
So yeah, you make your way across. At this point, Das, what would you like to do? So just so we can get everyone lined up back in time.
Okay, I would love to try and grab onto any sort of like ropes on the side that's hanging from this bit here. I feel like based on jumping rules,
I'm just about to go look this up, so bear with me 2 seconds.
I want to say he can jump his strength score, but
I believe so as well. But you do
yeah.
get a bonus for the run up.
Oh boy, the bonus for a run up trying to like okay. Go try and run up this. Try and run up on a fishing boat. Alright. Yeah, I would love to attempt to jump this precarious gap. Oh, actually, I could probably just make it there. Oh god.
Here we
If I started there, try and jump from this corner here onto like this corner there or something.
Right, you cover another feat equal to your strength score.
Yeah.
If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, that's bad grammar. If you're making a standing long jump, you can only do half that distance.
Okay, I'm gonna like try and like run up, jump from this corner here, maybe grab onto any rope that's on this corner there.
I'll allow it. Just go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Please do not let me down, dice gods.
It's more the fact of like the jump's fine. It's more like could you grab onto something as you make it?
Oh no. 9.
Not quite enough. Those of you on the dockside, you watch as Das makes the long jump, and Das, you like reach out and like there's a rope, and like you just pull off one strand as you then proceed to face plant the hull and fall in the water.
Oh.
Okay. If there are any nicks on the side of the ship, like with the damage that the boat has been through, could I possibly use them as like sort of footholds and shit to climb up the sides of the ship?
I was imagining just that, yes.
Okay, then in that case, then I'll just after sort of shaking the dizziness out of the head, I will then use the footholds to climb up onto the ship and just near. All right, not my finest hour, but I'm on the ship.
Alright,
I'm
Aileen,
here.
what's your strength score in cat?
My baby.
Strength score in cat. Yeah. Three. But my dex is 15?
Yeah, it's going to be much more difficult for you to make that jump as a cat.
And I'm not high enough level for a flying form, am I?
No, not yet. No, there's no shame in shifting back to your human form. That'll do it.
Yeah, I would like to do that. Let's see, I will cast guidance on myself and then do the acrobatics or athletics or whatever you wish.
Well, with the run-up, you can easily do the jump, so go ahead and make me an athletics check just to see if you can grab onto a rope without falling in.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
No,
This
Aiden!
is kind of the way I kill you all, is by just having you all fail to get on a ship.
7 didn't do fuck all, did it?
Nope.
But hey, there's footholds on the side of a ship that you could just use to get up.
Yeah, like climbing up's no problem, it'll take you a while, but for you it's like, run across, jump, and just like with Dash, it's like, there's a rope! And just pull out a single thread from the dog-tailed rope and you just eventually fall into the water. But after all, you two can make it up on the ship.
Have the figures in blue noticed all this splashing shenanigans?
We will get to that in a moment.
Oh fuck, okay.
Meanwhile, with the other three,
Mm-hmm.
what would you guys like to do?
Well, I was thinking if I try getting up onto a roof or anything in this diving suit, I don't fancy playing for roofing tiles.
You're in the diving suit. You can literally swim into the water and just climb up.
I did actually wonder about that.
Yeah,
Going
you're a
into
sea
the
elf,
water
you're
and going
amphibious, so you
around.
can breathe in air and in water.
Yeah, I did wonder about literally running and jumping into the water beside us here.
Yeah, you can do that, no problem.
Hey, bonk.
And you can just sort of swim your way across and climb up the side of the ship, no problem.
Yeah.
So place yourself wherever you'd like to be on the ship. Rex and Eppa, where would you guys like to be?
I mean, I'm more curious what the Centurions are doing at the moment.
The
Yeah.
Centurions themselves look back to the boat, look back at you guys, realise that this is too much for them today, and they're going to go off and grab a sneaky breakfast vino.
Well, then this is just going to be Rex going, just walking, walking stealthily into the ship itself. Like, through, wait a minute. Like, through here.
Yeah, that's fine. You can go ahead and do that.
Do I need like a stealth check or something?
No, because there was no one there to spot you.
Nice.
Is there any rigging or whatever if I try to jump off this shipping crane? Like if I tried to go this way.
No, damn it.
Sorry. I wanted to go this way.
There's nothing rigging wise in the way on the ship for you to jump to, but you can use the crane as a diving platform.
Yeah, cool. I'll do a long jump. That's more than enough, more than 10 foot. And what's my strength modifier? Well, is my strength modifier or my strength?
Your strength score.
Which is 10 foot, which actually might not be enough.
It's
the
just
ship
not
is
enough.
gracious with height.
It's not enough, but I will allow you to have it because, of course, the crane itself would be at a slight angle anyway.
Actually, I am going to retcon my action, what I'm going to do. Because that looks way much more fun than it should be.
And, of course, he's going to get himself killed.
Oh. Rex is actually going to go up to the roof and do the Assassin's Creed style.
Okay, what I can
Long jump.
what I'm imagining right now is that Rex just walks up the jetty, gets onto the ship, and just sees Eppa just do this long jump thing, and he goes, "That looks fun." Walks off the ship, up the jetty, goes onto the roof, and then just does it like freaking round goes going in, out, shake it all about sort of thing. I can just imagine him doing
I don't know. I literally have no idea why in the ever-loving world there is always a thing like this happening with with my characters.
Yeah.
Because
It's canon now.
it's just that gaming thing to do.
Yeah, it is. So what do I need to roll?
You don't need to roll anything because you'll have more than enough of a run up, and you're the strongest one at the
Yeah.
party. So, one of the strongest anyway.
There's definitely going to be a
Bunny popped over.
stepping to the side moment when Eppa sees the Rex is making the jump.
Yep. So yeah, you'll eventually make your way onto the ship. By the time Rex makes it, those of you that got on there first, you can see the two dead bodies of the crew by the gangplank, still bleeding out. But
Well,
they've
that's
been
too
pushed to a side, and in such a way that you can't actually see them anyway if you're on the gangplank or whatever. And they have moved back onto where all this cargo is, and you can see they are rifling through it all. Until eventually you all climb your way on board, and they stop and look very casually over to you all. So, would you like a towel first, or would you...
I
would
was
you like
gonna
to
say.
die? Would you prefer?
I was gonna say. I would I have made it up the stairs in here at that point, or just
I mean, especially they heard you and Aveen fail to make it onto the ship.
yeah.
So they were just listening to you guys clamber up the side and waiting for you. So as soon as you pull your butts over,
Alright.
that's when they stop, pull out a couple of short. One of them pulls out a short sword and puts it down so we can lean on it.
Okay, so upon the guys saying, "So would you like a towel or would you like a die first?" I'm actually, first of all, I would like to commend your marvelous skill at dealing with those two traitors. I mean, I would have dealt with them myself, but well, you got there before me, so I will So, 2 less people I have to deal with. And I would actually just like to talk, really. I'm just more curious about what you're doing on my ship, essentially. Just out of mere curiosity.
Oh, we didn't realise this was your ship.
Well, I mean,
We were told that this was under the command of a Captain Blightbite.
yes. Well, Captain Blighty McBlightbite. Let's just say he acquired it through illegal means, and has taken and has decided that just decided to take something that's rightfully mine.
Isn't this guy probably actually Blighty McBlightbite?
No, because we saw Blighty McBlightbite leave with some of the other people and some of the Centurions. No,
Are we
these are the
sure
blue-
though that it was definitely him?
Well, yeah, we saw Blightbite, but he left with like a group of people as well as a couple of Centurions. So he's not on the ship at the moment. So what have they been telling you about old Blighty?
The one that's not leaning on his sword pipes up and is like, "Oh, we're not at," and almost like puts a hand over towards his friend, to stop him from saying something. "Oh, we're not at liberty to discuss ongoing contracts with third parties such as yourself. All you need to know is that we are here to obtain something that does not belong to Captain Blightbite. Once we have found it, we will leave you be, as our contract does not include you, unless you are determined to be in the way of our current objective."
No, actually, I would like to. Have you ever heard of the word parlay?
They both sigh heavily. It's like, yes, we're aware of the word. It does not apply in this case.
Well, how about if I make you a new deal? Like, not, well, a deal that coincides with the current deal that you've currently got. So you've got 2 contracts in total.
Just
one with me.
Mid-flow, I'm just gonna cast message and just be like, "Who the hell are these guys?" To Das.
How about if you help me take out non-lethally take out Captain Blightbite as well as the rest of the crew, then I will guarantee that you can grab whatever it is that you require and leave peacefully. How's that? Yeah, so nobody needs to die unnecessarily, especially us, and both of us get exactly what we want.
But we have no interest in taking up a contract at this time. And if you do wish to take up a contract, you'll have to speak with our actual receptionist.
And who would that receptionist be?
They both look at each other and look back at you as if you've never heard of them before, and then realise that makes sense. One of them reaches into their sleeve, pulls out a little business card.
I will take the business card tentatively. I'm assuming that. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep,
Yeah, there we go.
We're doing a dance.
That could be
pulls out the
too.
business card and hands it to you, and on it is for the Hatters Guild.
Ah.
Dang it.
Oh.
Do you know how long? Do you know how long this ship will be docked here before it leaves again?
We believe it is just for this day. If you'd like to help us search, I'm more grateful for the assistance.
All right. I will help you search. I will help you search. And yeah, I will help you search. And yeah. And well, I mean, we managed to get this far, so yeah, you know, we'll help you search for the thing that you need, and then you boys can be on your way. Boys, girls, individuals of a non-binary gender of which we know of.
Even though they're like fully hooded up with like a little bit of a mask to hide their face, one of them, the one that handed you the business card, goes, "Well, I do identify as a guy," and the other one's like, "I'm kind of whatever people prefer."
Well, either way, shall we rifle through those bits and pieces to get exactly what you're looking for?
Go ahead. Those of you that want to rifle through some things, give me an investigation check.
What are we looking for?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, I was going to say.
When you ask what you're looking for, they go, we're looking for a lockbox, a small silver lockbox.
I rolled a 12.
That's terrible.
Can I just use my passive 17?
Total of 24.
If you would like to use your passive, I will not object to you using your passive.
I have a passive.
Actually, you know what?
9.
What did we
Someone's
need
rolled a
to roll?
21. I'm going to giggle. I'm going to have a giggle.
What did we?
My page hasn't even loaded yet, so.
Investigation.
Oh, investigation. Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find what we're looking for if we don't know what that is.
Okay, a lockbox.
Yeah, a small silver lockbox is all that they can tell you.
Okay.
Christ, guys, there are other numbers.
Well, I rolled a 12.
I kind of like 24 myself, though.
I like the 23. That's pretty good.
I like the 20.
I like to see what Sync rolls, but anyway. But for Dash, you do find a couple of small boxes. They're not silver, but they're like little wooden things.
I would like to open the boxes anyway.
One of them reads, "Guess what I prepared this morning."
God damn it! Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my lord, I wasn't expecting that. That to be referenced.
Do I need to roll a saving throw of some description?
No, it's fine. There is no explosion. What you find is 170 copper pieces in one.
I'll be swiping that. I have all the copper pieces. No, I am literally adding the copper pieces to my character sheet as I speak.
No, that's fine. And Sync got 11 on her investigation. And in the other one, you find a lowly 50 electrum pieces.
Ooh.
Snap.
Okay. I will snap that up as well.
Yeah. Older coinage, which is...
Electrum, the shilling of the D&D world.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good for tipping.
Yeah.
It is. Alright, those of
That's
you with
it,
higher
thank you.
investigations, go ahead. So that would be Aileen, Eppa, and Rex. I would like each of you, please, to roll me... what's going to be fair? Okay, I'll go amongst yourselves, but I would like one of you to roll me a d100.
Do it.
I can throw that.
I was going to say, yeah, highest score.
93.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn, indeed. All right then. In that case, then one of the other two left. Roll me 2d6.
Go for it, Rex.
Alrighty. 2d6. There we go. Oh wow!
Oh damn!
There are other numbers, man.
You what?
So you actually find a small golden lockbox.
Okay.
The lock on it has been shattered to pieces. He's just got pissed off with it and couldn't open it and shut it, judging by the damage done to it. Or hit it with something quite hefty. And you find 12 gemstones that are pretty decent quality. You reckon they're worth about 50 gold apiece.
Ooh. Damn.
I need to take a note of this. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wait, what did Aelin find?
So.
Oh, no, Aelin rolled what it would be on the treasure sheet. Rex got one part of that column. Epe, you get another one of that column. Go ahead and roll for me 2d100s.
Oh god!
Oh no!
Because I rolled very well at how many magic items you end up with.
Oh wait, no, that
That
that's
does not help. A 6 and a 72.
Can you add them to my character sheet? I'm gonna go get some Italian stew.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. So, yeah. Epa, as you're reading through some of the other boxes, you come across a finely made dagger.
Oh, very nice.
The blade itself seems untouched by time, despite the fact that it clearly has no sheath all surrounding to it, and is still pretty sharp. So you have
Very
found
nice.
yourself a +1 dagger.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Let's put that in the old inventory. Boop.
Another thing you find up against it as well is a wand.
Oh no! It's dangerous. A wand of what?
Just a +1 magic wand.
Ooh. Oh.
And then I'm just going to roll the last two D100s. Yes, it was D4 on a magic item table, and I rolled a 4.
Nice.
Not
I was
nice.
gonna say, this doesn't say that this doesn't have wand +1. It has wand of
The
many
wand.
different things.
Wand,
and wand of
specifically,
War
it's the
Mage.
wand of the War Mage +1. It's basically, you get a +1 bonus when you spell attack rolls, and you get to ignore half cover.
Holy crap!
Dang.
Again, 3 of you rolled 20 or higher on an investigation check. It's only fair.
Oh my lord, that and a pistol? This is gonna be a scary combination.
Yeah.
Another thing you find in amongst your searching as well is you find an unusual shaped trident.
Oh boy!
Unlike
A
most,
tink spurted up.
yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if I can show it in the tabletop. I can.
Let's have a look. See.
I mean,
There you go.
ooh!
Ooh.
That's what it
Well-
was. It is a trident of fish command.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness! We can command all the fish, especially sharks, to just, I don't know, swim menacingly around the ship.
Does that include daddy sharks, mummy sharks, and baby sharks?
Oh.
Dude.
Stop.
I mean, sharks are technically fish, so...
But not dolphins.
No,
Or
which is
whales.
weird. But, oh. Or whales, yeah.
Mm. I mean, that's a country.
Ha.
This is very true. And the last one is that one, which I don't like. That's a bit strong for you guys right now.
Oh, no. I think we need all the strength we can get here.
No, you don't.
What is it that you roll? Or
It
what
was
is it that...
basically going to be another wand.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
So yes, you find 2+1 ones, which is like, no, that doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to find something better in that list. That's not going to be insane.
Do we have a certain deck of cards in our loot bag?
Oh no.
No, you do not have that certain deck of cards, nor will you.
Okay. Thank goodness.
However, I have found something much more interesting.
Oh no.
Is it a bag of tricks?
It is not. What you find hidden, sort of buried underneath lots of other odd bits of junk, pretty much, is a very unusual sword. It is shaped like more akin to a cutlass.
Oh.
Ooh.
And it is a +1 sword for those that wish to wield it.
I mean, I feel like Das would want that.
And it does look amazing.
I was good. I
And
mean, it's not
also, a Rex would want that probably.
You can argue about who has what, but whoever's taking that sword, let me know. I have plans now.
And
Ooh, I have to attune to the wand. Goddamn.
Yeah, you have to tune to the trident, and this one also. You also have
and
to
the
tune to it.
dagger.
No, +1 daggers you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
And I can honestly say that this food I am currently consuming at the same time is pretty spicy.
Is it spicier than our loot?
Almost. Being that it has hot sauce in it, which has the chili extract in it.
Spicy food.
I had some of that the other day. It was like a bolognese with like a pinch of chili in it. It was really nice.
Yeah. For me, the sauce itself is called the Fire Demon.
Nice.
Yes.
So yeah.
Nice.
How does it rate on the Scoville scale?
I think it's around 2 million.
Oh shit.
So as you're
Nice.
searching about all these items, just to keep this game afloat and prevent some further derailments, the two assassins find their little trinkets that they're after. They find that off box and they sit there and thank you. Anything that is in this is also yours if you wish to carry on partaking. But the captain may be returning soon. He was only here for as far as our agents knew a meeting.
Before you disappear, if you don't mind me suggesting at Das, since
And Eppa just gestures between himself and Rex.
since we distracted the guards, you wouldn't mind getting rid of that the captain, would you?
Getting rid of the captain was optional for us.
Oh, no. In this case, getting rid of the captain is my goal.
Okay.
I have a past with Blightbite.
And we shan't let that past interfere with you any further.
Well.
Have
Well,
a nice
then.
day now.
Well, it was good knowing you, and thank you for the card.
You're most welcome. If you ever require anyone for a sizing of a hat, do let us know. At which point they both take a running jump onto the fishing trawler, and very Assassin's Creed make their way off into the distance.
Right. I suppose we should try and put everything bar the things that we have procured and hide in these crates, or hide in some crates. And we also need to get rid of the dead bodies as well.
What species are these dead bodies?
These guys are human.
Would Das have known these guys?
No, they just seem to be generic thug 1, 2.
Alright then, I'm just gonna try and throw them overboard, even though he's a tiny kobold.
That's why I'm doing it so blatantly in the open.
Well, as far as he can tell, like, there is no one around. Or we could put them in a box, kind of like a Hitman style. You know what? Let's put them in the box Hitman style. And wait until the dead scent of dead bodies, like, come along. Yeah, you know what? I will not toss them overboard. Instead, I will stuff them inside empty crates, like assassin, like Hitman.
Like Agent 47.
Yeah, like Agent 47. Drag the bodies over to, I don't know, an empty crate. Dump them in there. And, yeah. And those bodies will be no more.
There's a crow's nest here, right?
Yes, it's on the main mast, which is not on the map, because the boat would be much bigger. And annoyingly, I don't have the asset for the boat. This is the only thing that the Forgotten Adventures stuff has, like, the masts and the smaller the ships with their rigging, despite the fact their ship downloadable pack clearly has, like, a full galleon on it, and that's not available.
Anyways, so now that... sorry, carry on.
I was just about to grumble that I remembered the wrong feat. Gardner doesn't let me shoot at long range.
I know.
Anyway.
Anyways, so, Das is suggesting you'll go hide in various barrels and boxes, like some sort of weird prop hunt.
And I've also stuffed like the bodies into a box as well, with great difficulty because he is a tiny kobold, but he has stuffed them nevertheless. And maybe cleared up some of the blood that may have occurred, like, you know, may have...
I don't know why I can't check the thought of Das, like, stuffing him inside the box, seeing the blood trail, like, okay, where's my bucket?
Yeah, where's the bucket, where's the mop?
Cleaning the floor and realising that you've actually cleaned the deck, and the deck has not been cleaned for several months.
It's like, see, this is the kind of disorder that Bitey's leadership has gotten this ship into. It's an absolute mess. Like, how dare he leave such specks of dirt and dust and other unholy, uncleanly mess on my ship?
Are you telling us that you were keeping the ship pristine clean?
Yes, I was keeping the ship pristine clean. Like, the Big Claw is my baby. Like, you wouldn't treat your, like, weapons and stuff like that like weapons. You'd treat them with a little more respect than that.
Are the rest of you going to hide?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to find a small nook that basically only a kobold would bother trying to get into.
I would like to sardine in there with you. No, not really. No.
Oh god! Can't breathe.
I will try
Get your
and
elbow
hide.
out of my waist. That's not my elbow.
Yeah, I will try and hide in one of the boxes, and if I can't find a box to hide in, I will hide in the box with the corpses.
All right.
Oh, grim.
Aelin will wild shape back into a cat again. And then hang out up here on the mast with her bird. Trying to be not on the top to create a profile, but somewhere hidden.
Yeah, that's
Ish.
fine. Doing the cat thing of just hiding somewhere.
A cat and a bird hanging out? That's sus.
That's sus.
Okay, I'm going to try and investigate. Okay, can I roll an investigation or a perception check to see whether I do find a crate of some description which Das can hide in? Otherwise, I'm just going to hide in the crates with the dead bodies.
I was going to say, for the sake of convenience and everything else, you do find a crate that you can hide in.
Hooray!
So
Sweet.
there are crates elsewhere on the deck and on the lower levels as well.
Cool.
So as long as you're all on the same deck, that's fine by me. You can all hide in various places and everything else.
Yeah. Okay.
About a couple of hours pass, so those of you that wish to attune to your magic items, feel free.
Who's getting the sword? Because I want the sword. I feel like I would like the sword. Like, okay, is the
Well, with
cutlass
your
a finesse?
captain's hat.
Like, yeah, is the sword a finesse weapon?
Yes.
Ooh, that
It is
does
a
make.
cutlass / rapier. It is perfectly usable by either you or Rex.
That doesn't help.
I
Roll
said
off.
cutlass because it would suit more Daphne's
Yes.
fighting style.
Yes.
How about you just both roll a d6, highest number?
Or that, or,
How
or
about if
Rochambeau for it.
If we flip a coin,
Oh,
odds
Oh.
or evens?
I'll roll the coin.
Odds or evens?
or
So
heads or tails?
yeah, heads or tails. Heads is 1, tails is 2.
Mm-hmm. Who's taking what?
Oh God. Heads, please don't make me dead.
Yeah, tails.
Hey! Yes.
Beautiful.
So, Dash,
Nice.
you have yourself a shiny new sword.
Yes.
Okay, where do I put the sword in the character sheet?
On D&D Beyond,
Yeah. Like.
I would like you to note that this is a sword of vengeance.
Oh. Perfect.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so is it okay? So hold up. Is it an actual item?
Yep. Give me a second,
Sword?
I'll add to the character sheet for you.
Okay. I was gonna add it myself, but okay. That's actually perfect for Das. The Sword of Vengeance. Hell yeah.
But you better finish your vengeance. Then it'll just be the sort of, I've got a grudge.
That's like grudge.
Like, they didn't tip me enough when
Yeah.
I said...
It has been added to your character sheet. Feel free to read the description.
Okay.
Oh.
Right. Let me. Where is that on my character sheet? Unless I need to.
Give it a refresh.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna read.
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay.
Right. And then, Rex, you wanted me to do something else in your character sheet whilst I was there. What was it you wanted me to do?
It is the 12 gemstones.
Oh, yeah, that's easy enough.
And
Oh, I need to actually dig out what gemstones they would be.
yes.
Oh, dear. I'm not sure you wanted to win that coin, Das.
Oh boy.
Oh no, what does the description say?
Short version, it's a +1 sword.
Oh,
It's
Long
also
version.
cursed.
Yeah.
oh
To be
damn.
honest-
I'm so happy that I didn't win that. Being
To be
that-
honest,
Yeah.
this is totally a Das thing to happen. I don't care. He's attuning to this sword, and he's going to be cursed. It's going to be great.
Yeah, being that I did, my character actually had, I think it was like last campaign or campaign
It was a
before
soul
that.
blade or something because you.
It was Soul
Yeah.
Blade in the last
Soulbound.
campaign. Yeah, it was the Soulbound Scimitar last campaign,
Mhm.
but the campaign before that was the Blessed Sword of Healing.
Aww.
Yeah, that was
was,
great
yeah.
fun when you were playing a rogue. It's like, oh yes, I hit you with a short sword, take 1d6 damage, and be healed for 1d6.
Yes. That was quite amusing.
Does
I
the
healed
healing
you more
increase?
than I've damaged you.
Does the healing increase for stealth attack?
No. I thought about it, but I thought, no, it just does d6 positive energy. So against undead, it was devastating. Sadly, there was very few undead. Although the Salvar blade was great until you rolled the negative where, like, you couldn't sleep more than 200 feet away from... Well, everybody stayed awake. if they were within-
300.
Yeah. Nobody could
Yeah,
actually
it was
sleep
fun.
near you.
It was
Oh yeah,
actually,
that's right. It was a
actually,
horrible sword.
yeah, it was the Soulbound sword,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which had that.
yeah.
But
Anyway.
Didn't we stick it in a bag of holding? At least for a
Yeah,
few
and then it
minutes?
Yeah.
had negative things for...
Right. No, but Railgash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because basically you just put part of his soul in another spot. Body wasn't happy.
Yeah.
Right, there you go.
But
All
the
the
rest of us-
gemstones have been added to
The
your
rest of
character
us can
sheet.
sleep.
Thank you. I must.
After
Railgash-
old Max, it was just basically one of each.
I so need to see them.
Alright.
So we're all stuffed inside parts of a ship.
Yes, you're all in hiding. You're all stowaways. You all hear Blightbite and his crew come back, along with the Centurions that had escorted them, and he starts barking out orders from them to raise the gangplanks and make ready, and find the other two wherever the bloody hell they've gone. If they're not back here by the time they start making way, well, tough crap, they lose out on their share. More for them.
No, I'm kind of imagining the vengeful spirit is like one of them or something, and it's great. I mean, unless you had something.
Is just voicing back in your head going, kill him. Kill him.
No, whatever you say, almighty cursed sword.
Good.
That must be like a really discordant voice on the Council of One.
Yes! Oh my god,
the
the
Council
new.
of One now just basically is Emperor Palpatine going, good. Let the
Why,
head
thank you.
flow through you. A powerful Sith you will become.
It's a +1 sheave.
Oh, oh, that's terrible. No, that's getting marked.
Yes! Yes!
Yay!
I can see the psychic damage.
Oh. I mean, round of applause for how clever that was, but oh,
That was worth.
God.
That
Damage.
was worth. Yes, that was worth it. Yes.
After a few minutes, the ship begins to rock slightly as the moorings are let go and eventually gets underway. And I think that's a good spot to end it for this week as you guys start making your way towards the region known as Lilith's Moor and
Making
whatever,
our way.
whatever Blightbite has found in that region.
Making our way
Yes.
to Lilith Small that we are probably gonna die and yeah.
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 God.
Anyways.
So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the game tonight.
Hell
It was
yeah.
really fun, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm glad we did not get killed by those assassins. I'm glad that we made a parlay with them.
I'm glad.
Yes.
I'm glad nothing else happened because, well, I made a massive map for nothing.
Ha!
But that's fine. I spent most of my afternoon trying to get D&D Beyond's blasted custom monster maker to make Blightbite work.
Ha!
Yes, and also, what were you saying, Appa?
Oh, I'm just glad that I didn't get arrested.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And also, this also gives a perfect sideline for Rex, like side arc, to find a new weapon and some new armor.
Yeah, the +1 dagger that you can take.
Oh no, I've got that.
Dagger.
Oh, okay.
Episcopal Digs on a dagger and a +1 wand.
Oh.
Yes.
Like I have
Okay.
18 HP. If something gets close to me, it needs to die quickly.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
But if it gets close to you, it just wants to give you a hug. A really tight, very uncomfortable hug. It'll be over
At which
soon.
point, the dagger needs to be within its ribs.
I don't know why I could just imagine you doing that to like an ogre or something. It's just like, oh, it wants to bite me. Click. Oh dear.
Yes.
Wah, wah.
I am looking forward to the day when you put me up against something that's large or huge, and it just like picks me up and just like holds me in front of its face, and I just get the moment to just be like,
Oh, it'll be okay.
bang, straight to the jaw.
Just get the whole abominable snowman of, oh my, what a cute little bunny rabbit. I will name him George and I will love him and hug him and pet him and squeeze him.
I'm not the bunny. Yes.
God. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad someone else got that reference.
Yeah,
Mhm.
indeed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
that Daffy Duck armed with a gun. What have I unleashed on this world?
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, I actually have to mention one thing about like past campaign. One of my favorite weapons of all time, which we have had over the years, has been Shiro's Fang.
Oh, was that
Yeah.
about Shiro's thing?
The Shiro's Fang is like one of my favorite weapons of all time.
Yeah,
our
that was a fun artifact weapon. Who knows, you might
Yes,
find something
yes.
cool within the small.
Yeah, might be.
But with that though, we're going to end the stream there.
Yes.
So thank you all for watching and everything else. If you're watching this on Twitch, please do click the follow button. It's a wonderful way of supporting the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the subscribe button, for this is also costing you nothing. And until then, everybody, we're going to raid a channel, and we're going to bid you all a good night. So, who is up for a raid?
Ooh, if the person who gave me health earlier is still about, thank you.
That is true, actually. Thank you, Dark GS, for the bits, and also to SteamChew for subscribing with Prime. That's 23 months, nearly 2 years.
Yes, and if you want to know, Darkos is actually a friend of mine.
Ah.
That explains some.
Yes.
Right, let's go on all the final boss fight, because they're still doing some Minecraft, and, well,
Yeah.
it's only Minecraft, and I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Quickly, Rogue, let's go split the party again.
Dang.
Alright, I think that's straight away. It is! So, good night, everybody. We shall disappear. Bye.
Oh.